Hello everyone and welcome to Crafting with Delonda. It's me again, Delonda, and thank you so much for joining me today. In today's tutorial, we are going back into Cricut Design Space and I am going to demonstrate the process of uploading fonts into Cricut Design Space. I'm going to show you the full process from choosing the font, downloading the font, extracting the font, saving the font, and then getting it uploaded into Cricut Design Space. I'm also going to show you how to upload a full font bundle. At the end of this video, if you find it helpful, please remember to like the video, subscribe to my channel, and turn on the bell for notifications because I do upload new content every single week. Now, without further ado, let's get started. I am on the Creative Fabrica website and I am going to download 2 fonts from here, and then I'm going to go over to the Design Bundles website and I'm going to download a font bundle so you can see multiple ways to download and install fonts into Cricut Design Space. So the 2 fonts that I'm going to download from here, one is called Thick, is this font right here, and the other one is called Digital. I currently do not have either of these fonts downloaded. So let's start with this one first. It's just called Thick. I'm going to click on it. I think it's so cute and I love that little heart for the eye. I think it's really, really cute. Let's see if it offers anything special. Okay, it's just a nice, thick, bold script font, which I love. So what I'll do is click on download. That's step 1. Once this is finished, I'll go up here to the top right corner. I can see that there is a zipped folder. I'm going to click on that folder and it'll open. Right now, I see that I have the option to extract all, and I can see that this font only comes in one type as an open type font. So I'm going to click on extract all. I'm going to click browse, and I'm going to go to my Creative Fabrica folder that I have saved. You can do this however you choose to do it, but this is what I do. I'm going to double click on the folder. I'm going to my fonts folder, and within the fonts folder, I'm going to create a new folder just for this font. And the reason why I do this is so I can know where the font was downloaded from. So I'm going to click on new folder, and I'm going to give it the same name as the font, as the name of the font that I have. So I'm just going to type in THICK, and I'll click select folder right here, and I'll just click it again, and I will click extract. Now the folder will be extracted onto my computer because otherwise I can't use this file anyway. Now there are multiple ways to do this. I can right click on this right here and I can click install, or what I typically do is double click it and I click install. And this way I can just see what it looks like. This is just the way that I like to do it. Now that I have it downloaded, saved, extracted, and installed, I am going to open up Cricut Design Space. Okay, so I can close this out and I can go down here to my search bar and just do a search for Cricut Design Space. It's going to open up. I'm in Cricut Design Space. I'm going to go to my canvas and I am going to click on text. And since this is a font that I downloaded from outside of Cricut Design Space, I am going to have to do a different type of search for the text. So right here, if I click this drop down, I am going to do a search for a system font because this is downloaded to my system and it has nothing to do with Cricut Access. So now I'm going to do a search for that font. It's called Thick. Okay, and I'm going to click enter, and there it is. There is the font. I'm going to click it, and that changed my text. So I can open this up. I can double click in there. I can type my name, and there I go. So that is how to download and do all the things required to get your font uploaded into Cricut Design Space. Now, let's look at the second font that I said I was going to upload. That one was called Digital. Let's do a search for it first. Okay, so I'm going to click right here and I'm going to do a search for that font to make sure I don't have it already. I'm looking in my system fonts. I'm going to do a search for Digital. Okay, there's nothing there. So with Cricut Design Space still open, I'm not even going to close it. I'm going to go back to the Creative Fabrica website. I'm going to go back to the Fonts tab, and I'm going to navigate to that font that was called Digital. Once again, it's thick, it's bold, it has the hearts. I love it. Let's see what it has to offer. Oh, this one has some cute little glyphs. Look at that. It's very, very pretty. Okay, so now let's do it. Let's click on download. We want to follow that same process. I'm going to click on the folder up here. The folder is zipped. I am going to click extract all, browse. I'm going back to my Creative Fabrica files to the fonts folder. I am going to create a new folder. The name of the folder is Digital. And I'm going to click select folder, and I'm just going to click it again and extract. So now I have it in the folder. Now I am going to double click on the file and I'm going to click install. Now it's being installed. There are multiple steps required to get fonts installed on your computer. Okay, so now I can see it's installed. I can close this out. I'm going to go into Cricut Design Space. Remember, it wasn't here before, right? Let me go ahead and click Save. And I'm just going to just do like that. Okay, I'll click Save. It really doesn't mean anything. Now, let's do a search for my text. Let's click right here. I'm looking for that font called Digital. Even though I've already downloaded the font, I have extracted the font, I have installed the font, it's not showing up in Cricut Design Space because Cricut Design Space was already opened when I went through that full process. What I need to do is close this out and go up here to these three dots right here at the top and click on the option to go to View and Reload. I've already saved my first file, which was just my name. Okay. And I'm going to give Cricut Design Space a chance to reload, and it should open back up with my file, with my name still right there. Now let me search again for that font. Let's look, let's click the option for, let's look right here on System tab. Here, I'm going to do a search for Digital. Let's see if we can find it. And there it is. There is the font. Okay, let's see. And look at how cute this is. This might even be my new favorite font. This is the cutest thing I've seen in a very long time. The only thing that would make this cuter is changing it to red. Oh my goodness, this is gorgeous. Okay, so now we know how to download, extract, save, install, and upload fonts into Cricut Design Space. Now, it may be a little bit different if you're working with a font bundle. Okay, I am on the Design Bundles website, but I really need to go to the font option. So I can come here to fonts and I can just, let's do a search for free fonts and see what comes up. So this right here is actually a font bundle and is free. So I'm going to click confirm, and I really wanted to open it first to get a better look at it. Okay, so now I can see that there are 20 fonts in this bundle, and all of these are script fonts. They're gorgeous. And then you can see what they look like. These are really, really pretty. Okay, so I'm going to click on this folder, and I am going to, now this right here, Mac, this is if you're using a Mac operating system. I can click here and I can click extract all. I can go to browse. I can go to my documents folder and go to my design bundles folder, design bundles files. So I'm going to create a new folder, and I'm just going to call this what it is, the Beauty Flourish Font Bundle. And I'm going to click Select Folder, and I'm going to click it again, and I'm going to click Extract. So I can see there are 123 items that are being extracted. Okay. And let me open this folder and see how many files are there. There are a lot of files. Oh my goodness. Now, look here. You can see that there's the option for the open type or the true type for each of these fonts. I typically go with the open type font because I have found that with the open type, I have more of the glyphs that come along with the font. Now, I don't know if this is true, but this is what I typically go with, is the open type font file. So these are extracted. All of these fonts are now extracted, but none of them are installed on my computer. I still would have to go through and install each and every one of these that I intend to use in Cricut Design Space or in any app. Okay, let's go here to this one, Almahera. I hope I said it right. If I didn't, please forgive me. I'm double clicking on it. I'm going to click install, and now it's being installed. Okay, I can close this out, and I'm going to click on this one, Elena. I'm going to click install. Okay, now it's installed, and I'm not sure if I can install all of these at one time. Let me see if I can hold my shift key and do more than one at a time. So I guess I can do all of these at one time. Let's see. Control A. I'm selecting Control A. I'm going to right click and click install gold mark. I'm going to say no. No. So it's installing all of the fonts that I didn't already have. Now, I just learned something during this tutorial that I'm glad I learned, and hopefully it is true. All right, so now I have all of these fonts installed on my computer, and I am going to go into Cricut Design Space and see, I'm going to get them added there. So let me just write down 2 or 3 of them that I can remember. So here's one called River Lake. That's easy enough to remember. There's another one called, let's see, Wild Foxes with no E. Wild Foxes. And let's see, there is one called Hillway. All right, let's go back into Cricut Design Space. Remember, Cricut Design Space is still open. So I'm going to go over here and do a search. Let's do a search for Hillway. Okay, not there. I am going to do a search for River Lake. Not there. I am going to do a search for Wild Foxes. Wild Foxes. Like that. Not there. Remember what I needed to do was I needed to save this if I wanted to save it, but I need to go to up here to view and reload. I'm just going to click replace. I don't care about saving my name, and going to let Cricut Design Space reload, and then all of my new fonts that I just downloaded from that free bundle should be in Cricut Design Space. Thinking about it. Okay, so let's go back in here. Oh, look, it saved the first font that I had. So let's go to my System tab. Let's do a search for Hillway. There it is. Let's see what it looks like. Ooh, fancy. I don't love it, but it's definitely different. Let's see, River Lake. Oh, I don't see it. Let's try it again. Maybe I spelled it wrong. River. Oh, it's two separate words. River Lake. Okay, let's see what it's going to look like. Okay, I like it. I love thick fonts. All right, let's see. The last one was Wild Foxes. There it is. Let's see. Ooh, this would be a nightmare to weed. I don't like weeding distressed vinyl. I've not had good success with that. But hopefully you found this tutorial helpful and it answered any questions you had about the process of, getting fonts installed into Cricut Design Space. If you did find this helpful, please remember to like the video, subscribe to my channel, and turn on the bell for notifications because I do upload new content every single week. Thank you so much for joining me today, and thanks for watching. Bye.